Hi, my name is John Mary, but if you're watching my channel, you probably know that. In this video, I wanted to give back in terms of information. I don't have a bag of cash to give out for New Year's gifts, but I wanted to share knowledge and some tips and tricks I found handy throughout the year 2021. And if you're into music out there and you're not doing this, or you're doing it already, you might get some insights from this video. I want to share all the software and hardware that has helped me make music throughout the year, both on stage, on the road, and in very unique circumstances, just to say that. It is important to mention though that this is not a sponsored video by any of the manufacturers of the gear I'm about to show you in this video. In the first part, we shall go over the software and then continue with the hardware in the second part. Software number 1 is Cantabile. Cantabile is a VST host made by Top 10 software, and what it enables you to do is you can load plugins, say virtual instruments, VSTs into this, and you can play synthesizers and other VSTs with sounds that you like. This makes sound design to a pianist extremely easy, hands-on, and available just by a push of a fader or click of a button if you map it out to controllers. You can load multiple instances of different VSTs, make multiple patches, make whole song lists if you're going for a gig, and then during a gig you would just have to click or push a fader button, map out a button, and switch between songs. Anyways, I'll do a full in-depth video and link some links to Cantabile being used in the description below. Software number 2 is Transcribe. Transcribe is made by a 7th String software company, and it is meant to help you transcribe solos or songs or practice over chord progressions, MP3s, even videos. If you download and include the GStreamer sets, this will help you learn parts of songs or solos or anything you want to transcribe, be it write or play over. If you say you want to play a backing track but it's too fast, Transcribe is one of those fastest software that can enable you change its key, slow down the tempo a bit without introducing a lot of artifacts or repeating, and you can also speed up the song. It has a function to kind of midi track what notes are being played in the music, but it's not so accurate based on the waveforms you import into it. It analyzes waveforms and tries to give suggestions of chords or notes being played. Cantabile is the software to use if you're practicing songs, sections, parts, or transcribing solos and other things in that direction. Software number 3, this I can't mention enough, is Ableton Live. I've used Live for over 3 years now, 3 and more, and I've found this to be one of the best softwares in my view. I don't know what you use, you're free to use anything, but Ableton Live is a production software that gives you access to manipulate clips and loops in a format of a spreadsheet-like arrangement. Not only that, it is very efficient on your CPU. It only needs a little bit of space to be installed on your computer, and the updates that keep coming out are not just awesome, they're amazing. If you can get yourself a copy of Ableton Live 10 or 11 or even 9, all of them still work. I'm currently running a copy of Ableton Live 11, and so far it's been so good. Is Reaper. Reaper is another DAW that I use so many times when I want to quickly get rid of noise, edit audio, or even produce sometimes. It is lighter than Ableton Live, loads quicker, and uses all the plugins. The most important thing about Reaper is it's still relatively cheaper software to buy, so that makes it easier. And then the GS community keeps releasing plugins, information, and updates about Reaper that really come in handy. This is also true for Ableton Live. However, you have to choose what is more affordable in your sense. I love Reaper. Ableton is my favorite. And the last software I'll be talking about today, ladies and gentlemen, is OBS, Open Broadcasting Software. Where I come from, we've been under lockdown for over 2 years now straight, and things are not looking up for us. And the only way to keep sharing information, streaming, and keeping in touch with the world was OBS. It is gotten better and better and better over time, and for be it recording or streaming, this is the go-to software I would recommend. If you like this video and you want to see more videos like this, make sure to subscribe, leave a comment, and like the video. You could as well ring the notification bell such that you don't miss anything I put out, and in so doing you'll stay up to date. Also, if you're interested in search of these videos or have question about any of the things I say, please feel free to leave a question in the comment section below. I'll make sure to make an entire video about that topic, or just get in touch with you and figure out what you need. Straight on to the hardware section. Piece number one is the M-Audio Fast Track Pro interface. It's a 2-channel interface with 2 inserts, 2 TRS outputs, and 4 RCA outputs. It has a SPDIF connection, phantom power, Noitrix inputs. These inputs take both jack and XLR, a headphone monitoring section, and all the usual stuff interfaces usually have. I got this a little over now 4 or 5 years ago. I don't know if they still produce this product, but this is the best budget interface I've found if you want to get into production or just performing with your keyboard live on stage. On to piece number 2 is the Launchpad Mini. This, ladies and gentlemen, with this, and this is my opinion, I can go to battle with a person using an Ableton Push. The Launchpad Mini, this version came out a little over a while ago. A friend shipped in this for me from the UK, and it comes with a copy of Ableton Live 9, I guess, which I didn't get, but no matters. While using Ableton Live, be it 10.9 or the others, all you need is a script, Launchpad 95 script, and you'll have the functionality of the push on the Launchpad Mini. If you can get a full Launchpad, even bigger buttons, but exactly same functionality. The only thing I should warn you about this, in the new Ableton Live 11, when you use the Launchpad 95 script, it keeps warning you that some of the controls have changed in the new software update. So the script 90, the Launchpad 95 script needs to be updated. And if you know someone who can get on GitHub and share this knowledge or make a script that is full-on compatible with Ableton Live 11, that would even be awesome. But nevertheless, Launchpad 95 script also works perfect. With this, you can play drums, keyboards, synthesizers, control VSTs, compressors, and you name it. Control the cells, the clips and scenes, record control the mixer in Ableton Live. It is an all-round push controller in my view, but this is only my opinion. Get it yourself and try it out. You let me know. or if you have any other ways that you use it I haven't mentioned, please let's get chatting in the comments below. Piece number 3 is the Korg Nano control. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you are a pianist and you use a MIDI controller to play on stage and you're tired of getting your hands off the keyboard and clicking to change pitches or levels in the computer, this is a full-on controller that will control your pitches, your mixer, your pans, your sends, your everything. And well, I can't say enough. You can literally put your computer on the side and perform your music like the computer is not in the picture anymore. It has 8 faders, pan knobs, solo and mute buttons, a transport control section. However, you can map this in a way that most suits your needs. Currently, it's crazy expensive to buy some of the fancy keyboards we want to use with all the functions we use on stage, with all the sounds and samples. However, if you have a DAW or VST host or any of these softwares I mentioned earlier, you don't need to buy an expensive hardware keyboard. All you need is a good MIDI controller and you'll be able to play seamlessly. I'll leave some links in the description on how you can set up your keyboard rig, and in the near future I'll make a video on how I set up my rig in my studio. On to piece number 4, the USB hub and headphones. Well, let's start with the USB hub. Currently, new computers are coming out, and the newer they are, the smaller they are. That means less and less USB ports. However, our production needs when making music on the road or in studio or on stage don't get any smaller. We need more USB ports, and the hub here comes in handy, as a small hub such as this gives you 4 extra USB ports, and with this you can connect your hard disks, headphone amp, interface, name it. You can get a bigger one that also has the capacity to be plugged into the main so that it doesn't rely on your computer power. I believe this is called an active USB hub. Onto headphones, the other hand, it looks very obvious, but ladies and gentlemen, you need a decent pair of headphones. Over the years, I've grabbed myself a pair of Tascam HD20 headphones and some very old Sennheiser HD 380 Pro headphones.